What is up, y'all? It's your boy Like. Know what I'm saying? Uh, Welcome to my YouTube channel, Chill with Like TV. Um, this is just, you know, an introduction to my YouTube channel, and um, you know, I'm gonna get to a lot of reaction videos and stuff like that because I like reacting to things that I feel in me, you know, to say, to give my opinions on. Um, things like things like BLM matters and just social injustice, things like that. Innocent people getting shot, and I hate those mass shootings and all that type of stuff. It'll get there, but for now, I'm just doing this to show um, like an introduction video. I want to do at least maybe like 4 parts. Um, you know, introducing myself so y'all, to get y'all to know, I guess, who you're really like fucking with. You know what I mean? Like, you never really know. You never really know whose videos you're watching. Like all you see is welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a reaction video, but you don't maybe get to know the person. I don't know. I've never really seen. Maybe I haven't dove into it, but I haven't really seen people that do reaction videos, and that's what I want to start off as. That's not maybe my long term goal. I want to do maybe daily vlogs after a while, but you got to get people interested in you in order to be able to even go there, right? So I'd rather start off like this, just to give a little like 4 part introduction to myself. Maybe five, I don't know, like it's, but just so y'all could get to know me, and then do reaction videos, just so I guess, because you're gonna we're gonna we're gonna go through a lot together. We're gonna that's gonna be what my YouTube channel is. That's why I decided to name it Chill with Like, um because I want y'all to chill with me and feel like y'all could just come to my channel and just feel something. You know what I mean? If y'all are numb, if y'all need some, I find myself needing that a lot. And I watch a lot of YouTubers, whether it's destroying. That's more like a vlogging channel, right? Um, he doesn't really do really pranks and stuff like that, but so that's more like a vlogging channel. You got that was epic social experimenting. um, he goes hard, Juan Gonzalez, right? I think that's his name. And um, I watch a lot of talk shows like Joe Rogan, Joe Budden, The Breakfast Club, $1 million worth of games sometimes. You know, that's just like a little bit of what I'm into. So the point is that um, they don't always fulfill my need to feel with them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all feel that, but if you do, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because this is what it's gonna be. That's why I'm introducing it. Is that I want people to be able to come here and feel with me. You know what I mean? A lot of times we're numb in life, and we just need that that thing that makes us feel. You know what I mean? And this could be a good channel for that. Because I've always been the type to, man, I'm gonna get deep here. I'm gonna try not to get too deep right now, but I've always been the type to, you know, he- try to help females out. That's my weakness. Whenever I see that a female needs, she's sad. Oh, like, let me help her, and let me be a good example towards positivity in her life, stuff like that. That's always been my thing. But let me just put it this way: I got fucked over a time or two. You know what I mean? And that had me down in the dumps, man. Like last year, 2020 was difficult to say the least, you know. And I made another like rough draft video. Maybe it was like 40 minutes long talking about that situation. I don't think I'm gonna post that, but if y'all do want to watch it eventually, let me know and stuff. But I don't right now. I don't have plans to post it because it's so I don't know. You know, my lighting ain't great right now, but it's just so raw and it looks just messy and dark. I don't know, bro, but like, just let me know if y'all want to watch that eventually. When I get this channel up and running, because obviously this is my first video, and I said that 6 minutes in now, but this is my first ever video, and I've always wanted to do this. So yeah, I made that demo sort of video. Um, Talking about my whole 2020 and how that went as far as my depression and stuff like that. So yeah, I got a bit down, and I'm not talking about, you know, the worst kind of depression that you go through. You know, other people have it worse. I know that, but my depression was based on just being feeling lonely and not having that girl. Even though I felt mainly the last two relationships that I've been in, those hit me the hardest. So, um, you know, I didn't, I couldn't feel anymore. You know, my heart was torn into pieces from the previous relationship. Then the last one, just boom, just if there was any like if there was two pieces left of my heart, they were gone. You know what I mean? Like I had to kind of rebuild it and stuff. So I called it. I was in a hole. I was really in a hole, like figuratively, but mentally, literally mentally, I was in a hole. You know what I mean? So mentally, it was literal, not physically. But um, yeah, so I was there, and like I said, I made a whole video about that. But this is just a little summary, a little 1 minute summary of that, and so that's the point. You know, at that point in my life, last year, 2020, I was wanting to feel, you know, and you know what I did to cope with my depression. And oh, and I also wanted to say it wasn't depression like I wanted to hurt myself, harm myself, kill myself. No, it was none of that. So, but it was bad. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to eat. I wouldn't eat for like 2 to 3 days. It was bad. You know what I mean? And it wasn't forced. Nobody knew I was going through that. So it was there. It was no trying to get attention. Oh, I haven't ate in 3 days. Telling people that. No, I was just here at my house, not doing that. You know, I was just here in my house doing that, just not eating and stuff like that. Nobody knew. So, um, other than maybe like one friend that I had, but she's married and stuff. She's an old elementary friend. You know what I mean? Elementary, middle school, high school, and we connected even more after high school and middle school. You know what I mean? This is years later, man, and you know what I'm saying. That was back in, you know. I don't want to say my age. Like that's not important. You know what I mean? Age ain't important. Just that was a long time ago, high school. So even though it may not seem like it, but so yeah, that friend was there for me. So she's really the only one that knew um, about how I was feeling and stuff like that. But the point is that um, you know, I got really down in the dumps, and what I try to do, I was like, how do I feel? Like I want to, obviously, obviously, I'm not gonna feel any emotions. My screen went dim. I'm not gonna feel any emotions towards a female, you know, because I'm kind of brokenhearted and no one to talk to really. Like to date, no one to date, or and I didn't want to date anybody. So um, that's not how I wanted to feel. So how else do I feel? Like a lot of people resort to, and this is the thing. That's why I want to make my channel. A lot of people resort to the worst things. A lot of people resort to hurting themselves, harming themselves. I know few girls that cut themselves. Like that's a popular thing nowadays, especially with the youth. You know, with the youngsters and stuff. Middle school, high school, especially with them. Like, um, you know, they want to feel. They don't have a way to feel, so they want to go ahead and do that and that, and that's not a way to feel, man. That's hurting yourself. That's not a way to feel. This is a way to feel. This is a way to feel. Connect with something. Um, and you know, overall, you I don't know how to say it. You want to obviously, you know, a lot of times when you're like, nah, I'm trying to be single for a while, like I'm done with people, this and this and that, which is that's where I'm at right now. But you know, a lot of us go through that. So the reason why we do that is why, because we don't want to get hurt, right? At the end of the day, it's because we don't want to get hurt. So, um, yeah, like I am not gonna hurt you. You know, I'm a YouTuber here, and I'm just trying to create content for you, right? So you can come chill with me, connect with me, right? And and I'm not gonna hurt you. We're not in a relationship or anything. So this is gonna make you feel. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna make you feel. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing right now. That's the way to feel sometimes. But um, what I did was to feel. I ended up watching. I know the lighting is changing a bit. Um, you know, I got a little bit of natural lighting here. The windows in front of me. Um, but yeah, so what I did to feel, I know I've said that a few times, is I was watching like movies. I started like watching like sad movies, you know, just to sad movies, sad shows to feel with the characters, you know, to get emotionally attached to the characters. And you know, as silly as that sounds, I don't know how that sounds to y'all, but it made sense in my head. Like I asked myself. A lot of times you just gotta talk to yourself, man. Like you, who's the person you talk to the most? You know, this so and so, best friend, cousin, mom, dad, sister, brother. Who's the person you talk to the most? Do you love them? Yes. Right? Do you talk to yourself? Hmm. You know, like, do you get that? The people you talk to the most, you love, right? Why don't you talk to yourself? A lot of times, that's deemed as crazy. It's not crazy, man. You gotta. I did that a lot when, like, 2020, man. I was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but yeah, a lot of times you gotta talk to yourself, ask yourself questions. You know what I mean? Like I asked myself, um, what was it like? What can I do to feel? You know what I mean? What can I do to feel? That's what I asked myself, and um, I started thinking like, what would make me feel? I got the idea in my head to. I want to cry, but I don't see. That's kind of um, I don't know if you could say weird, whatever it is. Um, to just cry out of the blue. You know what I mean? Just because you're sad. Some people do that, right? But sometimes you don't, and it doesn't come out. Maybe you know, but you want to let it out. You have sadness in you, so you just want to let it out. So what I did was, I'm like, what would make me cry? You know what I mean? I asked myself, what would make me cry? What would make me feel? Then what would make me cry? Hmm. Well, I've cried to shows. I've cried to movies. I've cried. So that's the easiest way, man. So I'm just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I put movies, shows on. And recommendations won't help. You know what I mean? Recommendations won't help because everybody has their preference on what they connect to and what makes you feel. um, Everybody connects to different characters, different actors, and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna tell you go and watch this show to connect. No, that's for you to decide, and whatever you like. But that's the thing, man. Just when you're watching the whatever show you like to watch, and when there's those sad parts and stuff, just let it out, man. Just ball. You know what I mean? Just ball. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I did. Um, that makes you feel. You know what I mean? You don't gotta, y'all kids, man. You don't gotta cut yourself, man. You don't gotta cut yourself. You don't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? Like, I understand you want to feel, but this is a way to feel. Like, connect to something. You know what I mean? Connect with me. I'm here for that. You know what I mean? Like, I got you. Come chill with me. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got your back. But so yeah, man. That's the whole intent on me creating this content and getting out there and for people that are lonely and you know they think they can't feel anymore at the moment. um, you know Come connect with me and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel here. This is what it's for. I know I've said that a few times, but I can't stress that enough. This is what my channel is for. You know what I mean? um, I've watched. I had always wanted to create YouTube content, and what I did was I watched videos on uh, like how to become a YouTuber, how what content you should do, blah 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 blah. Right? The main things that are consistent throughout those videos of different people that I watched at least 10 to 15, 20 different people. Um, the consistent things that they said was just upload a freaking video. You know what I mean? Just upload a video. Just upload. Stop saying I want to do this. Stop saying I want to do that. You know what I mean? Just go and do it, cause you're procrastinating. You know what I mean? Just go do it. That's one. That was one of the consistent things. Another one was um, be true to yourself. Don't try to fabricate something. You know what I mean? You can see right here. I'm being very real. You see that, right? That's 100. You know what I'm saying? I keep it 100 all the time, bro. Like, as best as I can. So, um, yeah, like, just be genuine to yourself. Don't be nobody that I can be silly. Um, but this is right here. This is my genuine self, right? Um, so that doesn't mean if I go create maybe a silly channel, that doesn't mean I'm not being true to myself. That just means like I can be silly too, right? I'm a jokester. I'm really immature. Or I could be like sort of like this, mature, a little more mature, right? Um, so niche, right? That's what I find your niche, right? So that goes with that. So that I or if you want to separate them. So what was the first one? What was the first one? Just upload, right? Two, be genuine with your content, and three, find your niche, right? Those are the three main consistent things um, that the YouTubers that I watched were saying to to do to become, a successful YouTuber. And another one was a couple of ones said this is don't create content for the wrong reasons, or not the wrong reason, but make sure you have a reason. You know what I mean? And make sure that reason is how did they say it, man? Just I'll kind of put it in my own words. Like, just make sure that um, the content you're creating, or the reason why you want to create content, is to put something good out there, basically. Not just to get on here and, excuse me, get on here and give just put stuff out there just to get viewers and likes and subscriptions, and don't do it for that. You know what I mean? Do it because you have something to say. Do it, you know what I mean, for the right reason, man. Just, you know, you think you're a funny dude, go ahead and do funny stuff to make people laugh and shit like that, you know. Which I'm probably gonna get to also. Some silly stuff, never know, right? I got that silly side, like I said. That doesn't mean I'm being fake or anything. But this is my genuine self, right? This is just the chill me, right? Chill with, like, that's what this is. It's about chilling right here. Like, it's about just sit down with me. Let's have a conversation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna do so just to go ahead. I did, you know, the little intro part for the first maybe like 3 minutes or so, and right now I'm just gonna go ahead and go towards the end here and wrap it up, right? So um close it out and stuff. So that is what I want to do with this channel. But as far as what I want to maybe get to, I want to get to eventually doing different type of stuff. You know what I mean? I want to get into so in this channel, let me just talk about in this channel, right? Let me just keep it here. This is the introduction. I'm, like I said, I'm gonna have about 4 to 5 parts, right? So then I plan to do maybe video reactions down the line, and sometimes just have some conversation just like this. You know what I mean? Or not just like this, but I mean, like, get into certain subjects and stuff like that. You know, but just face to face like this. Just no little, not me in a little box reacting to a video or the vice versa, right? Um, so not everything is gonna be just reaction based. You know, I'm gonna have, or technically it is gonna be reaction, but to different things, but not videos on the screen. It's just gonna be me and y'all. You know, me and you. So yeah, that's what I want to get to on this channel. So, you know, I've talked enough for this video, I guess. You know, it's 20 minutes strong right here, 22 minutes to be specific, going on 23. But you know, as y'all can see, man, I love conversation. That's a thing about me, man. I love conversation. Um, it's just like, you know, there's not that many people that wanna hear you talk sometimes. I don't know how to explain that, you know. You have certain people. Got a call. You have certain people. It's telemarketing, whatever the hell that is. I'm not ignoring somebody. That would be kind of, you know, I would be contradicting myself here. Talking about nobody wants to hear me talk and then I ignore calls. But nah, yeah, a lot of times, you know, I even have a couple girls that I talk to, right, or whatnot. But I have this main girl that I talk to, and a lot of times I'll be trying to, like, talk to her about some conversation, like getting into feelings and stuff like that, right? I don't know how to explain it. Just let me be vague with that. Allow me to be vague with that, right? Just it's none of your business. No, I'm just kidding. Like, no, but I'm just gonna be vague with that. So a lot of times I'll be like talking to her about my feelings. You know what I mean? Anything that bothers me or something like that. Something that bothers me mostly. Something that bothers me. I won't cap, right? So I'll be like talking about that, and she'll just be like, here we go, and blah blah blah, right? When I'm giving my opinion on stuff, you know. So when you're doing YouTube, and I know I said I was gonna wrap this up. I promise I'm wrapping it up. When I'm doing YouTube, I can talk, and no one's gonna cut me off. You know what I mean? Maybe YouTube will cut me off and just delete my video or some shit, but nobody's legit gonna cut this conversation. You know what I mean? Right now, like just interrupt. No, you got your own voice fully, and that's what I like about this. You know what I mean? Like you'll actually get people that are interested and want to hear you, as opposed to somebody that you're talking to on the phone and doesn't really want to hear you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's a thing that you see, and that's how you could tell that this is a passion, and not I'm not just doing this. You know what I mean? Like this is something that it's gonna be right here. You know what I mean? It's gonna be right here, and that I'm really into. So, you know, it's gonna all come from the heart, and that's the type of person I am, and that's why I'm doing this channel. So when you get a good enough reason, guys, if y'all are aspiring YouTubers, find your reason to create the content, and then do it for a good reason, right? Don't do it for money. Don't do it for clout. Don't do it. I hate using the word clout. I can't believe I just used the word clout. Don't do it for don't do it for the fame, quote unquote. Don't do it for that, man. Do it for yourself. Do it because you want to genuinely love what you're doing. You know what I mean? You are gonna genuinely love what you're doing, not because this and this and that. So do it for that. I found me. I found myself. It took maybe all of 2020. I should have done this in 2020. That would have been maybe helpful, but everything happens for a reason, and I don't want to, maybe take away from that. Everything happens for a reason. You know, uh, maybe if I would have created it, in I once again I apologize for the sun. It's not cooperating with me. um, yeah, so everything happens for a reason. This happened in 2021 because it was supposed to happen in 2021. Who knows, who knows where it's going to go. Hopefully it goes good places, you know what I mean? Cuz I want to connect with a lot of people. It'll boost me, you know? That cuz I feel like I'm that type of person. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm a but in crowds it's like, see, I'm a sort of introvert, right? So when I go into crowds and stuff, I a lot of times I have like anxiety and stuff. When I'm around crowds, like I remember when I was younger and I would go to the mall, um, I would come home and just be like drained because just maybe the stress of being around a lot of people. I've always been that way. I don't know. So the point is that, but I feel like I have that personality that I could really do this. You know what I mean? I could really connect with people online more so than anything. Um, you know, but when I do meet people in person, it does go well. I'm not saying I'm a weirdo or anything. Like if you meet me in person, I'm right. I'm this. I'm this. What you're seeing right now, I'm this. But um, it takes me a while to just get there with certain people. Like when the vibes are off or some shit. Like so, this is just about me and the fucking computer right now in this situation, or the camera. You know what I mean? This is me and the camera, and there's no other in between. The camera doesn't have a personality. You know what I mean? You don't need to get along with the camera, so it's pretty easy to just do this. Like if it's a person that I fuck with or something, right? And I hope this doesn't turn off. So mouse ain't working. Alright. Okay there. I don't know what happened to the mouse. My mouse ain't working. Let me see. What a random time for this to happen. Alright. We're back. My mouse just it's a there. By the way, this is a really good mouse. I never had problems with it up until now. But yeah, that was that, I guess, for this video. Just a little something for y'all to, like I said, connect with. Um, so go ahead and take that um, with however much you want to take that, and maybe use it as motivation. Use it as maybe a crutch. I don't know. Uh, Use me. You know what I mean? Just use me, guys. Like, come back to me. I'm here. Like, comment, subscribe, right? All of that. That's kind of when you watch YouTube. That just makes it seem legit though. Like when you watch YouTubers and they're like, comment, subscribe. Even though maybe sometimes it's annoying or something, but yeah, you know, when you say it, you just feel like a YouTuber. You know what I mean? You just feel like you're legit. Like someone that doesn't say that in their video, they look weird, right? At the end of the video, you're like, they didn't tell. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. But the point is that um, this is what I'm gonna be here for. 10 minutes ago, I said I was gonna end this video. You see that you could tell I love talking. 10 minutes ago, I said I was gonna end this video, and unless I edited it, and it turns into maybe 5 minutes ago. But the point is, the actual clock, the official clock, like on a football game or something, the official clock says that was 10 minutes ago. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be about. If y'all fuck with it, go ahead and fuck with it. Go ahead and subscribe. I need subscribers. I want subscribers, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm gonna have some good opinions. I'm gonna have some good opinions and stuff. So down the line, you know, I'll talk about that in the next video. How about that? I'll go ahead and cut this video off. Just remember to. This is the message I want to spread, right? Maybe at the end of every video, I'll see. But remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, man. That's so important. That is so important and so underrated. People be fucking tripping, bro. Like nowadays, like people be fucking tripping. Just treat others the way you want to be treated. So if you don't want to be treated the way you're treating that person, don't treat them that way. If you don't want to be treated that way, why would you treat someone else that way, man? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And peace. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.